Anyways, welcome back to the Bummy Bot. Welcome back to the Bummy Podcast. It is your girl Mare Bear. Don't say my name, my real name, if you know my name. If we've been through this. But if you're new, you don't know me. I'm not even in this galaxy that you are living in. I'm somewhere else. Oh my god, is that a spider? Give me a second. I am traumatized. It is my hair. It became the day after the next day. I was gonna take a shower today, and so I did. That's why my hair is up, because I washed it. Even though my ear eczema, it's getting better. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why I keep getting like these weird scam messages. Reduce your weight. How do you know I'm fat? The disrespect. Just delete. If it's phone numbers, I usually block them. Again, I'm ordering something. I literally have a problem. I could have ordered all of it at the same time. I completely forgot. Anyways, while somebody else is doing my shopping, I did watch the end of my video so I can continue. Hopefully nobody interrupts me today. So yeah, as I was saying, people don't know museum etiquette, like literally not even museum etiquette, just like basic etiquette. You have to be on drugs to not know just basic things. If it's not yours, don't touch it. I'm not even gonna talk about like the sculptures, the paintings in the museum. Anybody's stuff, you shouldn't touch it unless you get permission. But yeah, like it was wild to me that people were really just like touching things. The photo frame one, like there was literally a rope so that you don't get close to it. There's literally a rope on the ground, like not on the ground, but like very low. I guess they gotta put it higher. I guess they gotta put glass on everything. They did put a glass on the Mona Lisa, and I believe it was because somebody had thrown a cake at it. Wild to me that you would even do that. I just think it's weird. To go and damage something for whatever awareness you're trying to. It doesn't matter. It's weird. I don't get it. So they do have a glass on the Mona Lisa. The Mona Lisa is very small. I did not think the Mona Lisa was that small, but it is pretty small. And yeah, I was wearing a mask, obviously, because people are coughing and sneezing with their mouth open. It's disgusting. If they're not sneezing with their mouth like all over everybody, they're sneezing into their hands. That is disgusting. I don't know if you have never learned this in elementary school, because I was here during elementary. I was here basically during like the end of second grade. But regardless, I was here in elementary school. People, they teach you to sneeze, in your elbow, because there is no time that you would ever like touch your elbow and touch something else. But you're touching things with your hands, unless you're like sneezing and then washing your hands. But you're not, because we're in a line. The bathroom is over there. I highly doubt you're gonna get out of the line to wash your hands. Y'all are disgusting. So I was wearing a mask. We were all wearing a mask. And like most people weren't. But anyways, we were being rushed because there was literally people with selfie sticks trying to model in front of the Mona Lisa. Like I guess get your coins worth of whatever you came there for. Yeah, like the museum walk, goddamn. Like my feet, my ingrown was like, excuse me, did you forget I'm here? So I had to soak my toe that night. And that was like the only night I ever soaked my toes in France, in Paris to be specific. But yeah, like that was a lot of walking, but we got to see a lot. I loved the detail to the ceilings, to like so much good detail. Did somebody ring the bell? You can ring my bell. Oh, I think my stuff is here. Should I go? I literally hate when they ring the bell. But I think dropped off your order. Yeah, I think they're here. I'm actually gonna play Super Mario after this, so I'm gonna get it because I feel like I'm gonna forget. Knowing me, I'm gonna forget. So again, imagine I'm filming the day after I said I was gonna film, and she sent a picture. And here I am going to get another order. I need help. I'm back. Alright, for somebody that does not like editing, I'm gonna have to do a lot of editing. Like, I really don't, I do the bare minimum of editing. I guess I'm gonna have to edit a lot. Whatever, I'm back. I was unpacking, not unpacking, I was taking out the groceries. It wasn't a lot, it just like, the one that I really wanted to come here was the WD-40, which it helps with getting rid of like spiders, because the reason I didn't film yesterday was because of a spider. Like right there or something. I was like, not behind my bed. Not right above my head. Absolutely not. Anyways, what was I saying? Like I said, I soaked my meiosis and all that stuff. And then after that, I believe, because that was Monday, I think we had went to the Eiffel Tower later on at night, but like this time not in the rat infestation, not where Ratatouille was out here trying to show off his community. No, we went to this like, it's actually not super close to the Eiffel Tower, but I rather that view than being up close and personal and having like rats all over. Absolutely not. But yeah, it was like this building. I really couldn't tell you the name, but I think I have a picture on my phone of like the outside. Was it on Snapchat? No way. Or it moved to somewhere else. You can ring my bell. And now that's stuck in my head because she rang the bell, and now that's what's stuck in my head. Wow. Boss, wow. Okay. I don't know what it is called, but let's see. Let me zoom in. Oh, I cannot pronounce that. It's a lot of writing. Anyways, wherever this... Can you see that? Can you see that? Oh, look at that. Okay, wherever like that statue is where we were. And the Eiffel Tower, let me show you a picture that has not me. The Eiffel Tower was like this far away. And it was not that far away. To me, if I'm being completely honest with you, the Eiffel Tower was giving construction site with lights in it. I think I already said this. So like from far away, it's a little bit better looking. Because when you're up close, you can literally see like everything. Rats included. I'm good on that. But yeah, I took some pictures of like, they had places where they had keys. I didn't know they did that near there. Obviously I was taking a picture of the Eiffel Tower. This is the most empty you would ever find it. But like, yeah, there was, I feel like that's a better location, especially if you're like me and you're scared of like everything that moves other than humans, unless they're clowns. Yeah, I was like, absolutely not. I would never go back there again. So we got to see, I think we went there because after, I think either at 1 a.m. or after 12, they do this thing where like the whole thing is black and there's like white lights flashing. It was pretty cool. Would I go across the country for it? No. But it was nice. We're already there, so why not look at it? But yeah, that's something that they do. I think I like won something, and there was like a couple popos. The popo was there. They was just like walking around because people would be like gone, drunk and everything. There was one guy before the police came that was literally dead. Like, his friend was carrying him the whole entire time, and then he just fell right next to us, and then they, like, his other friends came and they all picked him up and they left. So I'm glad that happened before the popo came, because I feel like if the popo saw that, they definitely would have like arrested him or taken him to jail or something like that. But they was like walking around in that area. But a whole bunch of people were sitting at like I don't even know if it's stairs over there. Maybe there are. But they were all sitting over there, like, watching the Eiffel Tower, because, hello, nobody's about to stand. We were, like, I was standing. I did not want to sit on anything, because, like I said, Paris is full of pee-pee, poo-poo, papa, everything. Number 1, number 2, and number 3, like, I'm good. I'm not about to sit, and then later find out that I was sitting on something. So I didn't want to sit on, like, garbage and all that. So I stood most of the time. And then we were like walking a little bit to like get closer when the lights were flashing, whatever. But yeah, I did not sit. But that one, like I said, that is a better view for me of the construction site, aka the Eiffel Tower, than getting up close and personal, because up close and personal was not worth it. It was not worth it. It was a disappointment. And then after that, I think it would have been our last day. Yeah, so that was on Monday. Tuesday was our last day there, and we're gonna leave on Wednesday morning. So Tuesday they wanted to walk up like 2 levels of the Eiffel Tower. I did not go because hello, my feet was not feeding. On top of that, I was like, nah, it's not worth it. I'm not, even when I saw like the I'm not gonna say the name, but like a higher place where I live, we use the elevator. I'm not walking to see like a nice area. Even when we went to London, we went on the London Eye. You stand there and the thing like lifts you up. I'm not about to walk to see like the city view or whatever, which I really do like. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you, but I'm not gonna do the work to look at it. It's not worth it for me. But yeah, so they went for to go walk up the Eiffel Tower, so I was home alone. I got ready and I was doing a puzzle. I wanted to do a puzzle. I wish I had found the puzzle before, because I feel like I would have finished it before we left, but that was the last day and I was like, sucks to be me. But yeah, I was doing a puzzle. There was a miscommunication. Somebody had to come get me. It was a whole lot of you technically cannot leave without the keys. Like, if the door is locked, you cannot get out without the keys, which is weird, because if it was here in my planet, you can just unlock the door. We do have a garage, so I can like leave through the garage, put the code, and then like the garage would close. You don't need a key to leave and like have the house locked, but there, if you don't have the keys and the door is locked, you cannot get out. You're locked in, imagine. But yeah, it was a whole mess. Somebody had to come get me. We ate at the same Ethiopian restaurant we ate at the first Ethiopian restaurant we ate at. We ate there because we told them we were gonna come back anyways. So we went to go eat breakfast there. And yeah, I was just not in the mood. Like, if the plan was like this and then the plan changed, it's not for me. So I was not in the mood. I was very like, I don't want to be here. But yeah, like we ate a little bit, and I feel like that's where we made the big mistake, because usually me, if I don't eat, I get a migraine, which I did, but like near the end of the day, I was out. My migraine was like, I'm here, did you miss me? But yeah, that sucked, because I like slept early. I mean, I wouldn't have went with them again to the Eiffel Tower, because I think they went to the Eiffel Tower one last time, and then they were getting souvenirs and stuff like that. And I wish that I had gotten the souvenir, like I said, when we were walking from, where did we go? Oh, from the art museum. There was like this place near there that they had like souvenirs and stuff, and I wanted to get stuff, but like we were in a rush to go home or something, I don't know, but we never ended up getting anything. So I'm upset about that. Like we never got, or I never got any souvenirs, whether it be for my parents or my friends. I didn't get nothing. I got nada, zero, zilch. It sucked, but it is what it is. I did get a puzzle of like France, I think, or Paris. I think it's like just of Paris. But I did get a puzzle of that, but that's about it. Like that, like, and I got that like the, when did we get that? I think the first day we went to the Eiffel Tower, because I think we walked home that day. Yeah, something like that. But regardless, I was a little bit upset that I never got to get any souvenirs or anything like that. Even though we went to the mall, I don't know if the mall would have souvenirs, but we were trying to, so when you buy something, because we bought, I think, perfume from the mall, and when you buy something in Paris, you can technically get like a refund. It was not that much, it was like 10 euros, which kind of sucked, so we never really ended up getting it. But we were going all over trying to figure out where they do that at, and so we finally found one place, and then I completely skipped like a whole thing. This is why I said I go all over the place. Okay, anyways, after we ate at the Ethiopian place, I think we parted ways. Okay, yeah, I need to tell you the story. So, my sister, the one that has kind of like internet access to call Uber and stuff, she called us a Uber to go to the fountains. And she was gonna walk home, but she was waiting with us until the Uber came. The Uber comes, and mind you, Uber used to do this back in the day where it just had regular Uber, Uber X, and then Comfort and all that, like limo and all that stuff, right? So now they do not have just regular Uber. It just starts with Uber X, Comfort, blah, 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 blah. So when you call Uber X, on the app itself, it tells you 4 people. It can pick up 4 people. If you have more than 4 people, you're gonna have to call like a van or Comfort or what. Like even Comfort, you're gonna have to specify the people, but I feel like you're gonna have to call like a van or something. So we never had a problem. Like I said, the only problem we had was that one other time when we called Uber X and the guy was like, oh, I only take 3 people. That's not the accent he had, but like it was wild because on the thing it said, and the reason he said that because he had like a little plastic bag on the passenger side. I was like, you can just pick that up, sir. You're really gonna have an attitude because you don't want to pick up your stuff. Why are you doing Uber? Why are you, like, if you don't want to do Uber where you pick up passengers, just do Uber Eats. Just do Uber Eats and like deliver food. You don't have to have anybody in your car. Like, y'all are weird in Paris. Weird people. And like right after that, I'm going all over the place. Right after that, we were walking a little bit farther to find another place to get picked up. And so we're just walking. There was 2 guys in front of us. I don't know if I told the story. I don't know, but if I did, you're just gonna have to hear it again. So we're walking, there was 2 guys in front of us, and then like my sisters were in front of me, and then my sister's friend was behind me, and it was me. And so we're just walking. We had to stop because this lady was leaving a garage, and like I said, here in my planet, when you're coming out of the garage, you gotta see if there's pedestrians before you just come out. She just came out and it was just on the sidewalk. So like the guy stood there for a good like minute or so, and then she like moved her car a little bit forward, so they went through the back. I was like, yeah, that's a good idea. Let's just walk around because she's never leaving. So we're walking around. One of my sisters already passed the car. My other sister was about to pass the car, and I'm about to get close. and all I see was her backing up, and I'm like, shit. And like my sister moved, so I thought, oh shit, she hit my sister, or she pushed my sister, or whatever, like she tapped my sister. So I was like, hell no. And to let people know, whether it be in my planet or any other place, I always tap the car, like literally like that. Like I did not break the window, I didn't kick the wheels, I should have. And then all I hear is my sister saying, oh, who you flipping off, and like going at it. And I'm like, what is going on? I look, I turn around, the lady's flipping us off. For what reason, madam? You are in the wrong. Excuse me, I don't know, maybe in France pedestrians are not first, but in our country, well, in the country that we live, well, it's not our country. In the country we live, okay, pedestrians are first. We are human beings. If you back up and you hit us, guess what? We're gonna die. Like, wild. But yeah, she was flipping us off, blah, blah. And it's funny how that happened right after the dude was saying he could only accept 3 people in his car. I was like, this area is where it's the uppity, I'm better than you France people are. I don't like it. Let's get out. But yeah, we finally found a car, and then we went home. But yeah, so let's fast forward to Tuesday, which was our last night. My sister again was walking home. 3 of us were gonna be the ones taking the Uber. So he comes, I don't even know if it's the same guy, I wouldn't be surprised if it was, but he comes, right, and my sister is like saying bye to us, and we're getting in the car. He said, I only take 3 people, and I'm like, she's not coming in the car. She's like, I'm not coming in the car. And so we get in the back, we're sitting there, you know, I think my sister actually forgot to give her, my other sister forgot to give her the keys, so she had to give her the keys while we were driving. Anyways, that happened. We're going, right? Going. And people, when they're, you know, when they're driving, the Uber, Lyft, whatever, whoever is driving, they have their phone where you can see it, where they can see it too, but where you can see, like you can see it. Obviously, we're not the ones that called Uber, hello. So we, don't know if that's the destination or not, but I can see your phone, but I can see your phone. So we're going, and then he gets to like this intersection where there's like water fountains, and then the name of that, like one side of the intersection was the name of like the beginning of the name of where we're supposed to go. Why is this man trying to convince us we're here? I can see your phone. It does not say you have arrived. Excuse me. What is your problem? Like, we should have known he had a problem when he was saying only 3 people. We called Uber X. It's 4 people. It says 4 people on it. I can even show you on my phone right now. It says 4 people on it. What do you mean you can only accept 3 people? And now you're trying to drop us off on the side of the road like we are some night walkers of France? Like we are night walkers for France. You think I came all the way from one country to the other to be a night walker in France? What is this? So he's like, it's here. And I'm like, no. I get my phone out because I have Google Maps offline, and I like show him this, and he was like, yeah, here. I'm like, no, it's not. Like, I don't know the actual address because it's not on my phone that we're traveling. So I don't know how to communicate with this idiot that you are not here. Like, even the thing doesn't tell you that. So we're like, whatever, we're just gonna get out. I'm not about to argue with this man and just like stay at the intersection. This is so stupid. We get out. Who the freak wants to be dropped off at the corner of, I don't even know what. I don't even know the name. We're just dropped off there. So we all get out, all 3 of us, and then I'm like, all right, let me just see if I can find it on my phone. I tried to find it on my phone. It took us to another intersection, and then my sister was like, I remember the monument in Washington, D.C. There was one that looks like it, that you, because I was telling her it looked like the monument in Washington, D.C. So she was like, I remember it's like near there. I was like, okay, let me look for that. I find that. Mind you, we're like walking. We get to this intersection. Like, it's not a short walk. He literally dropped us off in the middle of nowhere. And like, if I did not have Google Maps offline, we would have been screwed. Or Google Maps offline only of France. You can only download like a section of whatever. So I had it like of like Paris. Thank God. But yeah, like we were using my map. We find the place with the water fountains, with the monument looking thing. We're taking pictures, blah blah blah. But it was a lot of walking. And then we have to find Wi-Fi for her to use her phone to call, because I left my phone on power saving mode because I didn't want it to die, because I'm the only one that has Google Maps of France offline. So she has to call Uber. So we're trying to find Wi-Fi. I was like, okay, there's probably a Starbucks somewhere around here, because I know Starbucks Wi-Fi is free. Usually the other stores, they're like, you need a password. I've never heard of that. So while we're trying to walk to the Starbucks, we find an IKEA. We call Uber. They pick up, they drop it, they pick up, they drop it. It was getting so irritated. And like, we've walked a lot at this time, and it's just so annoying. Every time they pick up, they're saying that they're this minute away, and then they drop it. And then there was one that finally picked up, and he was like close by, right? I was like, finally somebody's coming. Oh my gosh, you wouldn't believe this. So he texts my sister and he says, oh, I'm near the flowers. So we're looking around. It's like a 4-way where we're sitting. We're sitting where the IKEA is. Obviously, if I called at the address of IKEA, you should have been on the road where IKEA is. But whatever. So we see the car. It's across the street. We have to cross the street. I was like, this is annoying. Whatever. We finally got a car. Let's just go. Because I think we're trying to go to the mall or the library. But we didn't know that they close early. They close at like 6. I think it was like 5 something. So we're going to the car, like, and then tell me why, literally when our feet got to the other side of the road, the car left. And I'm like, was that him? I'm sorry, am I tripping? Did he just like leave when he said, like, did you see like people and you were like, I'm not driving no. What is that? What is that? Why would you do that? Why would you tell us you're at the flowers? She texted you back, I'm coming. Why would you leave the minute we get close to your car? I'm confused. And we're just watching the car leave, and I'm like, what just happened? So now we have to walk across again. We have to cross the street again to go back to IKEA, because that's where we got Wi-Fi. And at this point, I was like, I think the stores are I think they're closing. Like, we look at it, it says 6. She's like, yeah, there's no point at this time. So we call another one just to take us home. We're so frustrated by this time, like irritated, frustrated, like what in the world? So we called just to go home, and like we were texting my sister, because now we have Wi-Fi. We're texting her like, you don't even want to know, because she was saying, oh, are you guys on your way? Are you guys home? Blah, blah, blah. We're like, girl, you don't even want to know. We're coming home. So we get home. I find while we're driving, or when we're there, obviously, why would I have Wi-Fi while we're driving? When we get there, I find one, like the store they wanted to go to, one of them opens until 8:30. So I was like, okay, right now it's like 6 something. We can just leave at 7 when we'll get there, and we'll have time to shop, blah blah blah. So we like rest a little at home. Literally frustrated. Haven't ate since morning. I drank whatever the freak I had. Like, I usually have like lemon water somewhere. I brought the powder all the way from my galaxy and I just like mixed it with water, because I know we're just gonna buy water, so I just mixed it with the water that was there. I drank that, but there was no food at the house, and we just decided to eat after we come back. So we go to the mall, right? You know, we're walking around. By this time it was like getting very late. My migraine is migraining. I think my migraine was migraining. We were waiting for this Uber at IKEA. I don't know. But anyways, I'm like so out of it. I'm rubbing my head. I didn't bring my migraine pills because even if I take my migraine pills, I was just gonna sleep. So I was like, I'm just gonna sleep early when we come back from eating, because I do need something in my stomach or my migraine will get worse. So we got to the mall. We look around. The mall is beautiful, by the way. I'm not gonna lie. The mall is nice. We look around. It's very beautiful. We find after we went up and down the escalator in the mall, we finally found the store where they wanted to buy perfume. So I think we got like 2 perfumes. And then we were trying to find the passport thing that I was telling you about. And there was this man. Okay, when we finally got there, it took a while. We had to ask people because, okay, this is the thing. If you don't speak English, that's fine. That is fine with me. Just say that. We can just find somebody else. There was this lady that was like, I don't know what you're saying. We were like, passport. Like, I don't know what you're saying. Okay, then why'd you say you speak English? Why would you say that? So we just went to another dude. The guy said, just walk to the end of the, he said, just walk straight, turn left. I kid you not, we walk straight, turn left. Or turn right. Why did I say left and I'm not okay. He said, walk straight, turn right. We walk straight, turn right. Why are we at a restaurant? Sir, are you well? Excuse me? Excuse me? Pardon? What? Where did you take us? So we're trying to read the freaking boards. Most of it is in French. If we found like some English words, we went to it. There was like a kids area where it said luggages. I was like, they probably will have it here. They have luggages there, so let's just go there. We go there, and like this mall is not small, okay? So we're just walking. We already walked a lot that day, and the previous days before that. Anyway, so we get to the kids level, and then we see people, and I'm like, hallelujah. We go up to them. We ask them, hey, do you know like where we can scan our passport when you buy something, blah blah blah. We explain everything to them. They were like, yeah, come with me. Finally, somebody that understands what we're saying. I don't know, maybe they gotta be to understand us. I don't know, but everybody else was pointing us to the wrong direction. So we go, and there was a guy there. And I'm 100% sure he's a scammer. This man was being told, oh, it says here that you've already like claimed such and such and such and such. Like the man was reading a list to him. Like, you said you claimed this. I was like, God damn, this man is a scammer. Like a French scammer. And literally the whole time we're there, that's all they're talking about. I think he left by the time he came back out, but literally the whole time we're waiting for somebody to take us in, he's like, it says here you've accepted this. He's like, no, I did not. That is not how French people sound. But I cannot do that accent, let's be honest. But yeah, the whole time homie was trying to scam. And we finally got this lady. She was like, oh, you guys can come with me. She takes us to her office, which was like not that far away. Thank God. I was tired of walking. It was like in the same area. So we went over there. We scanned whatever. By the way, the passport she was scanning was my other sister. She did not even notice that she was not there. She was like, they all look the same to me. But yeah, she scanned everything. She printed out receipts, whatever. But when we got to the airport, like, we couldn't even use it because we were in that line for God knows however. But yeah, that was that day. And then the Uber we called, oh my goodness, I wish this man was our like how do you say that? I don't know how to say it. I was gonna say it. It was in my mind. It was in my tongue, and then it left. I wish this man was the driver that we had the whole entire time we were in France. This man got out of the car. When we came, he got out of the car. He literally, like, have you ever had that kind of treatment on a Uber? on Uber? What? He got out of the car and he literally like helped us get in the car. I have never seen that in my entire life. Like, enchanté, like, what? He didn't say that. He didn't say that. But, like, I was shocked. I was shocked. I have never had that kind of treatment on no Uber in my galaxy, in another galaxy, in any galaxy. Nowhere. But, yeah, he was super nice. He was saying, oh, I don't speak English, but like he was saying, he was trying. He was way better than a lot of people that are stuck up and was like, you gotta speak French. Baby, I tried. Okay, I know bonjour. I know bonjour. I know mademoiselle, monsieur, pardon, s'il vous plaît, toilette, please toilet. That's literally all I learned because I was trying to learn where's the toilet. It was so long. I was like, please toilet. Like I can learn please and toilet, put it together. I never had to use that, thank God. And then merci beaucoup, which means thank you very much or something like that. Whatever. Regardless, the man was trying. He was very kind. And he was like, oh, do you guys like French music? We're like, yeah, put whatever on. He was like, oh, do you guys like candy? He was giving us he gave us like not popsicles, lollipops. And then he was like, oh, if you want water, there was water. He was like so nice. I was like, ain't no way we missed out on this type of treatment. I wish we just had him as a chauffeur. That's what it's called. Like we just paid him and he just like took us everywhere, because when I tell you, a lot of the people we were getting picked up by, have you ever been inside of a car of a smoker? Because 99% of people in France are smokers. Oh my God, I was a smoker by the time I came back. Because when I tell you, almost every car we went in was like smoke. Like that's all I smelled, like cigarette, cigar, whatever the hell it is. That's all I smelled. At some point I was getting used to it. That was not right. But yeah, like his car was clean. His car was nice. I didn't even know that. I think he had a Fiat. I think he had a Fiat. And I didn't know if Fiat were made in a van size, but it was the best ride of our life. And I wish I could enjoy it even more. But I had a migraine. But I was trying to enjoy it as much as I can. And yeah, he was very nice. He was trying to like find French music because we're like, yeah, you can play whatever. He couldn't find French music a lot. It was playing English, and he was like, that's not French. And then he told us like, oh, I live around here, because he was getting close to our drop-off area. I was like, oh, that's cool. And then a lot of people were calling him, and he was like, oh, it's my birthday today. Like my friends are trying to call me from here. Like he has friends everywhere. And so I was like, dang, imagine having to work on your birthday. Well, in my head, I said that. I didn't say that out loud. But he was super nice. We said happy birthday to him. When we got out, we said when we got out, he literally ran around. He was like helping us out. Oh my God, I would never experience that because I'm not into like relationships and stuff. But that was so sweet. That was so kind. But yeah, he like helped us out. We told him happy birthday, merci. Thank you for bringing us to the house. Hallelujah, finally. And then it was nighttime by the time we got home. And then I took a nap. I was like, I'm not going anywhere. I changed into my pajamas and I was out for the night. Oh no, I'm a liar. I'm a big fat liar. When we came back, we rested a little bit and then we went back to the bistro. And I ate like, I don't know if I have it on my phone still, but it's not on my phone. Oh, I'm a liar. I found it. Okay, look at that. Look at that. Oh my God, that was so delicious. So it's called like French toast something. When I was trying to write the review on Google when we came back, they didn't have the English menu on their website, so I just gotta figure it out, and it was called something else. But in English, it's called French toast something, and it is delicious. So I just had that as dinner. And then, you know, whenever you tip them, because in France they don't do tips. that is not part of, like, here in my galaxy, they don't be paying people like that. So they literally ask you to tip for anything and everything. And sometimes it's like, I put in my order, you didn't do nothing but give me my food, you didn't make the food, why am I tipping you? Why am I tipping you? Why am I tipping you? And I'm not even gonna be surprised if they start asking for tips at grocery stores at this point, because it is wild. Like, they be like, tip 20% tip, and no, I'm not tipping you for something you didn't do nothing. But I usually tip most people. Anyways, when you tip them, they say something, and then everybody says mercy, and every time I hear the word mercy, that's what I'm gonna think about them. They were so sweet. They were we only went to 3 places, 2 Ethiopian restaurants and them. So I couldn't really tell you the other. I've heard the really expensive places don't let people in, which is stupid because you're losing out on money. You really care about skin color like that? You're weird. But yeah, they were super sweet. I think they think that we're obsessed with that dessert because I think we got it like a lot. I mean, a lot is not a lot. We were only there for a week. We got it like 2 times. Oh, I got it 2 times. I think my sister got it 3 times. No, my sister never ordered the second time. Okay, I think we all got it like 2 times. We're not that obsessed. But yeah, ate that, drank my lemon water, and kind of, brought my soul back to my body, and then I went to sleep. No. The guy that rented us the Airbnb did not have a lot of toilet paper, so we had to go buy toilet paper. Even though it was like the last night, just in case, we had to go buy toilet paper. And then yeah, that was that. At the airport, line was lining. We were flying Aer Lingus from France to Dublin, from Dublin to San Francisco, and from San Francisco to the other galaxy that I was going to. But yeah, it was wild. Because I would like to talk about Aer Lingus. This is gonna be like a 9-hour podcast because it's about to be an hour right now. And the other one was like an hour and 30 something. Got it. I'm gonna have to reduce a lot. I'm gonna have to edit a lot. Anyways, Aer Lingus, worst airline ever. I don't even know if I can say if they're worse than Ethiopian Airlines because similar things happen. But I want to say like a lot of airlines are full of it. They really think they're the shit. I can fly somebody else. Thank you very much. But yeah, Aer Lingus. No. They spelled air A-E-R. It's not even A-I-R. But I think it's just like, that's how they spell it in their country. I don't know. But anyways, the first flight was a little bit delayed. They changed the gate last minute. We were struggling. Then the second flight, when we got to Dublin, they were like, yeah, 3 hours delay. Excuse me? Excuse me? And we had to do a check. I think that's where I told you that guy was on the phone. That's where we were. We're in Dublin. But yeah, they did a security check there. They were doing a lot. They were doing too much. It was a 3-hour delay. So we ate some food at Dublin, and I was kind of scared that my bank was gonna be like, you never told us we were gonna be there, we're gonna cancel your card. They didn't, which was surprising because usually when you spend money outside of the country and you didn't tell them you were gonna be there, they're gonna be like, is that you? This you? And then you gotta be like, this me. But yeah, we had to stay there for 3 hours because the original flight was supposed to leave 12:30 something. I think we got in Dublin like 11, literally 11. We would have made the flight. But yeah, they were just doing too much. I think I'm getting a migraine because I did this to my hair. I'm telling you, I get a migraine, just somebody breathes different and I get a migraine. But yeah, it was wild that that was their fault. The 3-hour delay is their fault. It is a known thing to them. So you would think that when we got to San Francisco, they would have had a flight for us, especially for the people that was their first flight. and they had 2 connections, because we only had 1 connection. They had 2 connections. You would think that they would have had shit prepared. We get to San Francisco and they act like we got you here, figure it out. We go to Alaska, because we were gonna fly Alaska, and we're like, hey, our flight was delayed. Is there anything you can do? The last flight for Alaska was leaving at like 8 something, I think. If I'm not mistaken, it was like 8 something. It was nighttime. When we got there, it was nighttime. But yeah, they were like, oh, there's a flight for tomorrow for 6 a.m., but there's really nothing we can do. So my sisters were on the phone with Aer Lingus, because we didn't book it through Alaska. So Alaska, there's nothing Alaska can do. And usually when you're booking a international flight, you can't really book through Alaska. I don't think Alaska is an international airlines. Regardless, they're like, you didn't book through us, there's nothing we can do, call them. They're calling, both my sisters are calling Aer Lingus, taking an hour just to answer. They were like, why the hell can't we just go there, because they're not really answering. So they go to the gate, which was far, by the way. San Francisco airport is big as hell. We were all the way on the other side. They had to go back all the way to the other side to talk to these people. And then these people were like, oh, you gotta go to gate such and such, and then they'll talk to you there, or some BS stuff like that. So me and my sister's friend, we were still at Alaska, so we grabbed their stuff, because they didn't take their stuff. We grabbed their stuff, we grabbed our stuff, and we're just like walking. My feet was like, I hate you. And I was like, I hate me too at this point. At this point, let us both decease, because it was not it. It was so annoying. Walking. My sister's like, hurry up. I'm like, I really can't walk any far. I really cannot walk any faster. Like, my feet are about to fall off. My soul already left at this point, because I'm sleepy as shit. My ear, because I have eczema, now it's very smooth, nice, because I got the medication and the lotion. Well, I got the lotion first, and then the medication, they finally arrived. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. My ear was dry as shit. I was sleepy as hell. My toe is toeing. I am trying my best. I'm going, getting rushed by my sister, trying to get her friend to walk any faster, because, hello, we gotta go. Then they were like, okay, where are you? We're like, we're getting close to the elevators, or we are near the elevators, or the escalators. I don't know why I keep calling them elevators. The escalators that go to gate whatever. And they're like, okay, we're gonna come there. And then we see them, we meet up with them. Now we're all walking. They changed the gate. Now we have to go to something 7. I don't even freaking know. So we go there. Even the other people that were stranded, they go there. We're all waiting for them. I believe it was the Asian Airlines or the Philippine Airlines. I think it said Asian Airlines. I don't know. Regardless, there was another airlines where we were, and I was like, are we flying through them? Like, I was so confused what was going on. So, we're waiting for, apparently they said they're gonna send somebody from Aer Lingus to, like, basically explain everything to us. But before she comes, there's gonna be I'm trying to remember. There's gonna be a security that's gonna come and tell you what's going on. Babe. So the security comes. He really is confused. He's telling us they're working on it. They're trying to get you guys flights. And, they gotta figure things out. And in my head, I'm like, first of all, they knew about this delay. They should have had this already worked out before we even got to San Francisco. He's like, they're trying to figure that out, blah, blah, blah. They will try to book you. I don't know if he said hotels, but anyways, they were doing their best, whatever. That's all he said. Some people asked him questions. He answered the ones he could, and then he was like, they're gonna come talk to you. And they were asking him like where he works, what's his name. I don't remember his name. I suck with names. I'm not gonna know your name until we like, unless your name is said multiple times, multiple days in a row. My brain is not gonna catch your name. Faces though, I'm like, oh, I seen you somewhere. Names, it's out of the question. So I didn't remember his name, but I do remember them asking him his name, and he said, oh, I'm the security, so I'm like over there, but sometimes like I'm all over the place because, you know, everybody needs him. So there's really nothing he can do. He was just there to tell us as much as he can. So then he leaves, and wow, it's almost 12. I need to eat. So he leaves. We're waiting for this supposed lady that's supposed to come. She eventually comes, hair down. She's like, oh, we're same shit that he said. And I knew she was gonna say the same thing. Oh, we're trying to book you guys the tickets. We will email you. So basically what they said was when it is at around 8 or before 8 in Dublin, Ireland, they were gonna email us our tickets. But they're saying they're working on it here. I don't know why we have to wait until 8 something. I think it was like 5 something when she was talking to us in Dublin. Anyways, she's saying they're gonna email you at 8 something. We're getting you guys flights. And then there was like a lady that was like, can I book my own flight and you reimburse me? She said, yes, we're gonna reimburse you. All the hotels around here are booked, so we will just reimburse you. If you want to stay at a hotel, you can book it. That was a big ass lie. But lies upon lies. She's just saying all these things. They're asking her a lot of questions. She's saying all these things. She said you can pick up your baggage, and then if you need your baggage, blah 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 blah. So much. She said so much. So at this point, it's either wait and see if they book us, or we're gonna go get our baggage, go to a hotel, blah blah blah. So we're like, okay, like we can wait. We can wait, or we can just go claim our baggage. So I think we just decided to go claim our baggage and then go to a hotel. We keep going. We're always finding United. We're not finding Alaska. We're always finding United. Baggage claim, blah blah blah. We even asked a police officer, and homie was telling us something else. I was like, do you even know? Because we're going everywhere. So every time we go talk to people, they're saying go here, go here, go here. I don't know if you know this, but when you go to baggage claim, you cannot go back in the airport unless you have, that is a loud airplane, unless you go back in with a boarding pass. If you don't have a boarding pass, you cannot enter the airport. Just a heads up, just letting you know before I get to that part. So we go all over the place trying to find this baggage claim. I kid you not, at this point my soul left, my feet left, my spirit is moving my body. I was like so exhausted, just walking everywhere. And then I think my sister talked to somebody, and then like I went to the United baggage claim people, and I was like, hey, this happened, where do we pick up our baggage? And so she scanned my thing. She said, I don't see any activity. I don't know where you would pick up your baggage. And I was like, okay, where's Alaska? Because we're literally at United. Like, I don't know if United owns like 90% of the freaking area, but we couldn't find Alaska. So she said, oh, you just have to go, keep going straight or whatever. So I tell them, hey, or go that way. I really don't even remember, honestly. I was not really 100% there. So I tell them, hey, she said like there is no movement, but Alaska is like over there. So we go to Alaska. We tell them the same thing. They're like, oh, it should go straight to your home galaxy, you know. And so I was like, well, this lady literally screwed us over, because now we can't go back in without the boarding pass. Hopefully they're emailing that to us. So now we're just trying to find places to sleep, because first we tried to go to a hotel. They booked the hotel. We're calling the Uber. The Uber drops. Like, we're waiting for the Uber. The Uber was loading, and then it drops. I don't know if there's something wrong with Uber itself, but something wasn't right. It drops. We couldn't go to am I good? I am so out of it. The Uber drops, so we couldn't even go to the hotel, and then we realized that it is so expensive. It was like almost $100 to go one way to the what is it called? To go to the hotel, and then to come back would be it would have been like 200 something to get to go back and forth, and I was like, that's stupid. So we just decided to sleep at the airport. So now we're trying to find places to sleep at the airport. And then like we really went all over the place. Bought some vending machine chips and water. By the way, first of all, 2 bottle, not even big, like this big bottle of, not even a bottle, was like a can of water, was like $7. 2 of them. Water is a, worst of all, I could have just opened my mouth. It was raining outside. Like, what? You're wild. You're really making me pay 7. That's wild. Anyways, whatever. Nobody cared about the money at this point. We just needed something in our stomach, so bought that. I didn't know my sister had bought water too, so we just gave that away when we were leaving. But we had to sleep at the airport. So much noise is happening. The cleaning people are cleaning, and I'm not gonna be like, oh, be quiet, because that's their job, but god damn, like, we literally couldn't say. I think maybe if I can add it up, I probably slept maybe for like an hour or 2, not all together, like going in out type of stuff. In and out of love. I think that's what she said. I don't know, but anyways, so did all that. Very, very tired. We finally wake up. I don't even know what, to be completely honest with you, I don't even know what time I was sleeping, waking up, sleeping, waking up. I don't know what time we left the airport and went to our home galaxy. I don't know. I really don't know. I just know that it was morning. It was like becoming morning. And so my sisters are saying, oh, like, they're such liars. I was like, what's going on? Because like, I'm so out of it. Apparently they called them, and the one that was talking to one of my sisters, he hung up on her mid conversation. They know they were wrong, and then the other one told her, there's nothing I can do. Like, we got you to San Francisco, that's not our problem. After that, it's not our airline, so we don't really give a damn type of stuff. And then the one that my other sister was talking to, 110% denied there was even a delay. Why the freak would we be missing our San Francisco Alaska airline flight if there was no delay? You think we would just be like walking around in San Francisco? Like, you think I can just fly to San Francisco if I wanted to come to San Francisco? You think I can just like drop from my galaxy to San Francisco? Why in the freak would I be sleeping in an airport for fun? There was no delay. There was a delay. Ask all the freaking passengers that was in that plane. There was a 3-hour delay. But yeah, tried to deny the whole thing even happened. So now we have to purchase tickets to get back inside. Wild, but we had to do it. Did that. Went. Apparently, long story short, our baggage went to like Portland and everything. Our baggage traveled more than we did, because our flight was delayed, so it missed the flight that we were supposed to go on. So yeah, that was that. I completely forgot to talk about London. London was clean. London was nice. London Bridge was bridging. We were literally there, I think, like the day before or 2 days before all that line and stuff was, to go see like the queen's casket. I don't know why y'all was doing that, but that's weird. Yeah, people was standing like 24 hours to 48 hours, 90 hours to see a casket, to say to the caskets. I don't know, man. Y'all are wild. But anyways, thank God we were not there during that time, because we wouldn't be able to do anything. Everything would be closed. So even when we were there, like a couple stores were closed, but we weren't going there to shop. We were just to like explore. Anyways, that was an interesting trip. It makes you never want to leave your galaxy ever again. It makes you want to stay in your room. Even in my room, I'm being violated by spiders. Even now, I feel like they're here watching me, laughing at me. So that was that. I would not recommend. 0 out of 100. No, I would recommend the restaurant. Let's see. The first, or the bistro that we went to, was Bistro Monrevi, and so that's the menu. Bistro Monrevi. I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing it wrong. And then the two Ethiopian restaurants we went to. I think the small one, like, they love, company, talking to people. You gotta speak Amharic, by the way, or French. I don't think they really speak English like that. The small one was called Lactana. I really don't remember the other one. I'm not gonna lie. So, that's a better picture. Okay, Lactana. It's an Ethiopian restaurant. It says restaurant Ethiopian. That's weird. Anyways, they got food, Ethiopian food, if you like Ethiopian food. And I really don't know the other place. I think I have a picture again. I think I have a picture somewhere. I always saved the picture of the restaurant. Like, I always take a picture of the what is it called? I know y'all know what I'm talking about. I hate it here. I hate it here. The picture of the restaurant's menu thing. I usually take a picture of that. And I don't think I have it. Oh, we also went to, we did go to another restaurant. I don't know the name of it. But the food was like this. It was like African. Excuse me. I know you're lying. You know why it's doing this? It's because I turned on the swippity swapper. You see that? Food was delicious. They had plantains, sambusa or samosa, wherever you're from. Rice. Delicious. Yeah, even the samosa was samosa. Oh, not the samosa. The plantains was plantaining. But I forgot the name of the place. It was African, and it was hard to find. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I don't think I have the menu of that restaurant. Okay. Taitu. You see that? Okay. So that was the other Ethiopian restaurant we went to. I wish I had the menu of the African restaurant we went to, because their food was was delicious. But yeah, I don't think I have it. Anyways, in London we went to Nando's. I've heard about it from Canada. I didn't know they had it in the United Kingdom. The London Bridge is falling down. I didn't know they had it there, but they had it there. And so we went there, and I had chicken. I usually don't eat chicken like that. I'll eat fried anything, but I don't usually eat chicken like that. So it was okay. It was nice. I'm not a fan. I don't know. I like fried things. I don't like baked, unless it's like baked beans, baked potato. Not meat. I'm not really a meat eater like that. But anyways, that was the trip. Hopefully we is getting our money back from Aer Lingus. I would not recommend. One of the guys, the only guy really we saw, he was telling us that's not even the worst airline in Ireland. So that was a surprise. I was like, there's worse than this? What, do they drop you off the plane? Like, at this point, that was all that was left. They just push you with a parachute and they're like, have fun. Your bags will be meeting you where you are. But yeah, that was that. I hope you all have a bummy day. Hopefully, and not any type of trip that bad. But yeah, just know France is not clean like that. Like the way they be bougie, like Fashion Week and all this stuff. No, it's disgusting. I bet you there's rats in Fashion Week too. But anyways, hopefully Ratatouille will get the hint and move out. I'm not gonna lie, we have rats here too, but not like that. Like, I would see one or two, not around my house, but like around the area, but not like that. Squirrels, regular. Pigeons ain't flying at us here. We don't have pigeons like that either. But yeah, that is that. Thank you for watching. I'm exhausted. I need to eat breakfast. I woke up early, took a shower, whatever, to do this podcast, and for an hour and something I've been talking. For almost 2 hours. I need to edit. Anyways, thank you for watching. Hopefully you have a wonderful balmy day. Good. Bye. Peace out. Ciao. I don't know how to say anything else in Ciao.